students. How are you all? Yes. So yesterday we discussed about the living and non-living thing. Already we discussed this. Then next one is the living things produce young ones.
Living things reproduce. The process by which living things produce more of their own kind is called as reproduction. Animals. Animals reproduce by either laying egg or giving birth to young ones. A woman gives birth to a baby, while a pigeon and hen lay eggs from which chicks come out. Plants. Most plants reproduce with the help of seeds. These seeds grow into new plants. Some plants also give rise to new plants with the help of their roots, stem, or leaves. For example, rubber plant, money plant, and sugarcane. Non-living things do not reproduce.
So different animals or different living things give young ones or reproduce them by the different ways. Next one is living things gives out waste products.
Students, now let's talk about another characteristic of living things, that is, living things excrete waste. The living things use food to obtain energy by the process of respiration, as we have just now discussed. The process of respiration produces carbon dioxide gas, which is a waste material. Similarly, a part of the food taken by a living organism remain unused. The unused part of the food also becomes waste material. Many of these wastes are poisonous to the living things, so they have to be removed. Thus, the removal of waste substances from the body of a living organism is called excretion. All the living things get rid of wastes from their body. The important waste substances which are produced in the body of the animals are carbon dioxide, urea, feces, that is a solid waste, etc. The animals give out carbon dioxide when they breathe out the used air. Lungs help in the removal of carbon dioxide gas and water vapor. This process is called exhalation. The animals give out urea, unwanted water, and other salts in the form of urine. Kidneys help in removal of urea and water in the form of urine. Kidneys and other organs together form a special organ system called excretory system. Skin helps in removal of water and salts as sweat. Living things expel solid waste. Undigested or unabsorbed food is also a waste material. Let's discuss the plant's waste material. Excretion in plants means removal of waste products in plants. The plants remove their waste products by different methods. The main waste products by plants are carbon dioxide and oxygen. During the daytime, the waste product carbon dioxide is used by plants in making food by photosynthesis. At night time, the plants get rid of waste carbon dioxide through the stomata in leaves. The waste product oxygen is also removed from plants through the stomata in the leaves. Some plants remove their waste products as secretions. The plants secrete a large number of waste products like gum, resin, and latex. Latex is a waste product of rubber tree. This product is very useful and used in industries for making rubber. These plant wastes are useful to human beings.
One is it responds to stimuli.
Stimuli is a change in the surroundings so that the living organism respond. That is known as stimuli. For example, when we touch the leaves of mimosa plant, the leaves of plant immediately fold. So in this situation, folding the leaves of plant is a response. When we touch the hot pan, we immediately remove our hand back. In this situation, removing the hand back from hot pan is a response. So in this situation, hot pan and touch the leaf of plant is stimuli. So any situation or change in the surrounding that causes response is known as stimuli.
Then next point is it have a lifespan.
Living things have a lifespan. The time period for which a living thing lives is called its lifespan. Every living thing has a certain lifespan. For example, a tree lives for many years, while herb lives just for a few months. Living things die after their lifespan is over. Non-living things do not have a lifespan.
So this is all about the characters of the living things.
Let us study about the differences between living things and non-living things. So let's get started. So, living things grow, but non-living things do not grow. Living things move on their own, but non-living things do not move on their own. Living things feel and respond to the changes around them, but non-living things do not feel the changes around them. Living things need air to breathe, but non-living things do not breathe. Living things need food, but non-living things do not need food. Living things reproduce, but non-living things do not reproduce. So children, let's revise what we have studied just now. Living things grow, non-living things do not grow. Living things move on their own, non-living things do not move on their own. Living things feel and respond to the changes around them. Non-living things do not feel the changes around them. Living things need air to breathe. Non-living things do not breathe. Living things need food. Non-living things do not need food. Living things reproduce. Non-living things do not reproduce.
Tomorrow we will continue with the recall or summary of the lesson. Before that, you have to think over these questions. Which questions? See, car is having the 4 wheels. Yes, car moves from one place to another. Yes, so my question is, do the car is living thing or non-living thing? Yes, then another question is, see students, robot is looking like the human beings. Yes, whenever you give the command, it performs the work. It may be walk from one place to another. Yes, it respond. Whatever you give instruction, it follows. So the next question is, do the robots are living or non-living thing? So today you have to think over these questions, recall this lesson. So tomorrow we will continue with the summary of the lesson. Goodbye students.